in Paris on Friday as planned.
CP24 Money.
We now go live to the TMX Broadcast Center to Darren Farwell, Senior Wealth Advisor with Farwell Wealth Management at Scotia McLeod. Hi, Darren.
Hello.
Well, the market pulled back a little yesterday. Certainly we saw that. But what is it doing today?
Well, actually, Anika, yesterday was kind of interesting. The market hit a high of over 14,000 yesterday, and that's the highest level we've seen since July of 2008. It did, in fact, pull back at the end of the day. Today, the market's kind of quiet, up around 20 points in Toronto and about the same in the United States. The reason being, oil keeps going up in price, and while the U.S. recovery, economic recovery, seems to be well in place, people wonder whether or not higher oil prices will threaten that. So the sentiment's still good, but most certainly cautious.
Yeah, and you know, oil prices, that's still the big story these days. So
Yes.
let's get details in terms of what's happening today there.
Well, oil's up again. It's up $2.61, so that takes it well over 102 a barrel, and we haven't seen that since October of 2008. And for those listeners of CP24, they've been hearing over the last couple of days that higher oil prices are really threatening the economic recovery. And because people are going out and buying oil today in the view that oil 3 months from now is going to be more expensive, so they're buying it today. It's sort of like at the TTC, you know, when the TTC announces a fare increase in a month's time, all of a sudden TTC riders rush out and buy tokens immediately. Next thing you know, there's no tokens left. It's kind of a supply-demand thing.
Yeah, I want to know what the high oil prices, what kind of effect it's having on the Canadian dollar.
Well, the effect on the Canadian dollar is quite dramatic. It's the big story that's not being told quite as much. And it's all good news for Canadian cross-border shoppers. We've seen the Canadian dollar go from just over par to almost $1.03 in only a week. If you add to that the fact that gold closed today at an all-time high, the trend for the Canadian dollar is very strong. As commodities go, the Canadian dollar goes.
All right, Darren Farwell, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, Anika.
Take care. It's now 3:55 and -5. This is Toronto's breaking news. CP24 plans to possibly privatize